Hey, welcome to the Reddit time. Hope you're having a good day and let's hop into this thread. What's the best Wi-Fi name you've seen? Chipotle guessed. There is no Chipotle nearby. It's stupid shit like this that cracks me up the most. I don't know why. I set my house network as McDonald's free Wi-Fi. My mother thought I legitimately got a Wi-Fi plan from McDonald's. There is no McDonald's nearby. Go back to California, when I had just moved to Texas and had California plates on my car still. Jeez. Goose. We are not allowed to have our own routers on campus, so I named mine AT&T Mobile Hotspot. Got to go for something less obvious like John's iPhone. But then there'll be two. My favorite was Mom, click here for internet. Calling it now that someone else must, who has visited their child within that Wi-Fi router's range, has tried to connect to it. When Opie's mom slept over at my place, she tried to connect to it. Well, yeah, when you guys finish up after 2 minutes, what else is she gonna do all night? You guys are brutal. My favorite is, it's on the back of the router. Edit. On the back of the router, it would say, ask my name for password. My Wi-Fi password for a while was on the router. Hilarity ensued. The following password was, it didn't change. My buddy has, there is no password as his password for the same reason. My cell phone number. When my brother was in the Air Force Reserve, I went to his house one day and say his Wi-Fi name was Land of the Free. I'm in a military barracks and my Wi-Fi name is NCIS Surveillance 1. We thought it was hilarious when there was suddenly a network called RCMP 4325 hanging around. But then the neighbors got busted for cocaine. That's what the SSID. The best Wi-Fi name that I found led me on an elaborate adventure. It was called Help Girl Kidnapped Floor 9 App 33. On the door of that apartment was a post. It note that instructed me to go into the basement where there was a stash of free marshmallows. Grabbed enough to add into a cup of white hot chocolate. Meanwhile, the poor girl is still being held at floor 9, apartment 30C. Lord of the Pins. Password logoless. Fire you fools! My friends, you both to know one. Free Wi-Fi. I jokingly set up a hotspot called Free Wi-Fi Airport XYZ while waiting for a delayed plane. I shut it down after 5 minutes cause my phone was getting DDoS'd by people trying to connect to it. This LAN is my LAN. This LAN is your LAN. From California to the New York Island. Password. The password was Wi-Fi. Set your Wi-Fi password to 4 words all uppercase. Then when someone asks, tell them 1 word all lowercase, 4 words all uppercase. My fiancé had ours a spider monkey and would tell people no caps or spaces. What does my mom do? Types in spider monkey, no caps or spaces. Was at a church and some neighbor had Jesus has left the building. Jesus has left the chart. Crack Shack, which wasn't exactly creative, but we later found out that the owners were arrested for selling drugs. Edit. No, it was not a restaurant. We don't have a restaurant chain named Crack Shack in my state. Easy way to tell customers how to get there. Just drive up Fifth until your phone sees the Crack Shack Wi-Fi. You'll know which house it is. Wutan Lawn. One of my neighbors has been Wutan Lawn for years. I love it. Password is protect your net. Password is old dirty password. 5G coronavirus test number 1, strength 500%. It's actually really sad that people think 5G can hurt you. Malware.x. Notavirus.x. Try and embed in the modem. One of my sons, probably about 12 or 13 at the moment, friend's father said edit a Wi-Fi channel named Free Internet Porn when his son had a birthday sleepover. The father then sat outside the area where they were sleeping and listened to them spend hours trying to figure out how to connect. My son called me that night asking how to connect to a Wi-Fi channel when you don't know the password because his friend forgot their password. I told him the only way was to guess. Evidently it kept them busy and out of trouble all night. Until they broke the code. Hacker voice. I'm in. Goes to Google and searches boobs. Totally safe Wi-Fi, no spyware, promise. And let it open without password. I've got my guest network SSID as very free Wi-Fi, no virus. Silence of the LAN is a top contender for me. Mine's pretty classic, pretty fly for a Wi-Fi. We don't have Wi-Fi. Password was I don't know. Hilarious when anyone asked him how to get on his Wi-Fi, it was like a vaudeville routine. Guy walks into a bar and asks the bartender, what's the Wi-Fi password? The bartender replies, you need to buy a beer first. So the guy buys a beer and asks again, what's the Wi-Fi password? The bartender replies, you need to buy a beer first, all lowercase, no spaces or punctuation. Protected CX and unprotected CX for a British electronics store called CX. My younger brother set his mobile hotspot to hot singles in your area, and I'm never gonna get over it. Missed an opportunity for hot signals in your area. I fucked Jenny, landlord's wife. I had a friend who had that. Hated his landlord, but the landlord couldn't find out which tenant was broadcasting it. The friend had it hooked up to a battery, so the landlord couldn't cut the power to find out whose it was. The most notable and my least favorite. I can hear you masturbating. I lived in an apartment with thin walls. I was really self-conscious after that. Image chilling in your bedroom and suddenly you hear smack, 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 smack. I'm no expert, but I think you're doing it wrong. Rebellious Amish family. I caused a small family panic when I named it Disconnected. Disconnected, connected, secured. Sounds like a geek version of Live, Love, Love. Hilarious. Take my cheap person award. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you sharing your valuable time with me today. You can write in the comments down below what was the most incredible, funniest, stupidest, any other Wi-Fi name you've seen. Also subscribe to my channel, give me a big thumbs up and see you in the next video.